Hi everybody, it's Steve from Play on Development. Today's story is another one of my favourites and it's called Superworm. But don't forget, we're not just going to read it, we're going to act it. Are you ready? Let's go. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle. See him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. Boys and girls, can you see Superworm on there? Look how strong he is. Wow. What's he got on his back? Can you see? Okay. Help! Disaster! Baby Toad has hopped onto a major road. Quick! Whatever can we do? Do you know how a toad moves? A toad is a bit like a frog. Shall we do it? Okay, this is what I need you to do. Everyone up. And we're going to go down. Into the, we're going to bend our legs. And we're going to jump up. Jump up. Like a little frog. There we go. Baby Toad is going across the road. Oh no! Help! Disaster! Look! A Superworm lasso! Can you see? Superworm has made himself into a lasso and he has saved the toad. The bees are feeling bored today. They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees. No need to mope. It's Superworm, the skipping rope. Can you see? The bees are jumping over Superworm. Beetle's fallen into the well. Is she drowning? Who can tell? Not to panic, all is fine. It's Superworm, the fishing line. Look at that, boys and girls. Superworm has gone down the line. Wow. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, and glant and earwig ant, clap and cheer this chant. Superworm is super long, Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm, hip hip hooray, it's Superworm. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to go back a little bit now. Can you all lie on the floor? Can you make yourself really long, like Superworm? That's it. Make yourself long. Can you move along the line, along the floor like Superworm? That's excellent. Well done. Another animal mentioned in there is slugs and snails. Now, everyone stand up. How do slugs and snails move? Do they move fast like this? Or do they move slow? What do you think? That's right, they move slow. Well done. Okay, let's get on with the story. The chant is carried on the air to Wizard Lizard in his lair. He mutters in his servant's ear, find that worm and bring him here. Oh, can you see this? What's the lizard got on his head? That's a funny thing, isn't it? Do you know what colour it is? Yes, it's purple. The servant crow is black and grim. Everyone is afraid of him. They all let out a fearful shriek to see their hero in his beak. Oh no, he's got Superworm. What colour is the bird? Can you see the bird? What colour is it? That's right, it's black. Can you show me how a bird moves? Are we ready? Okay. Get your wings flapping. That's great. Off you go. Flap around your living room. Fantastic. Keep flapping. Whoa, well done. Okay. The wizard waves his magic flower. Now, Superworm, you're in my power, and you must tunnel, writhe and coil, to find me treasure in the soil. Superworm is very cross to have a lizard as his boss, but when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. Look, there's the crow. Superworm is feeling very angry. He doesn't like his new boss. For days he tunnels, twists and winds, but all the treasure that he finds is 2 small buttons, half a cork, a toffee and a plastic fork. The lizard flicks an angry tail. Have one last try, and if you fail to find that treasure down below, I'll feed you to my hungry crow. Oh dear, can you see the picture? Can you see where the treasure is? Can you see the fork? Good work. The crow is flapping through the night. Everyone looks up in fright. Could you show me a frightened face? They see him perch upon an oak and listen to his dreadful croak. Superworm is good to eat. Superworm's a special treat. He'll be juicy, fat and firm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm. Okay, boys and girls, I want you to pretend to be that bird. Flap your wings. But now, I want you to pick up one leg. Can you pick up one leg? Can you balance? That's excellent. Good work. Keep flapping those wings. Okay, let's change legs. Ready? Flap your wings. Pick up one leg. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to flap our wings and jump up and down. Good work. Good work. Okay, back to the story. Action quickly, at the double. Superworm's in frightful trouble. We must help him if we can. We must hatch a cunning plan. Can you see on the story? Can you see that? What was actioning the cunning plan? I can see 2 frogs. I can see. What can you see? You tell me what you can see. Good work. Well done. Okay, it's getting exciting now. The garden creatures leave their home carrying a honeycomb. They jump and fly and crawl and creep. I know, I've got an idea. Shall we jump and fly and crawl and creep? Okay, the first one we're going to do, we're going to jump. Ready? What animals were jumping? Oh, that's right, the toads. So down like the toads. Are we ready? Jump like the toad. Good work. What animals were crawling? Oh, I know. The caterpillar. So the caterpillar was crawling. That's it. Crawl along. And there were little tiny ants as well. Can you be a little tiny ant? That's it. That's it. On your hands and your feet. Good work. Well done. Oh, don't forget the bees. What noise does a bee make? Do you know? I do. Ready? Let's do it together after 3. 1, 2, 3. Bzzz, bzzz. Back to the story. And they find the lizard fast asleep. They chew the petals off his flower to rob him of his magic power. The caterpillar fetched some leaves, while busily the spider weaves. Can you see? Wow, they're all very, very busy trying to save Superworm. Okay, let's go back to the story. The web is strong, the web is tough, the web is plenty big enough. The wizard wakes. This isn't funny. I'm wrapped in leaves and stuck with honey. Then up the bees and beetles fly and lift the web into the sky. Look, they've got the naughty lizard. They're taking him away. Wow. Okay. This is the place. And bang, crash, thump. The wizard's in the rubbish dump. And now from somewhere underground there comes a distant rumbling ground. The earth begins to heave, and then Superworm is back again. Can you see him? Great stuff. All his friends have come together to help him. How do you think he's feeling now? I think he's going to be feeling very, very happy. Superworm the swing, Superworm the slide, the hula hoop, the fairground ride. Can you see? Superworm the belt, the hat, the crane, the train, the acrobat. Can you see there? Wow. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, uncle ant and earwig ant, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long, Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm, hip hip hooray for Superworm. Look at that, can you see them all? Look how happy they all are. Fantastic work. Okay, last thing before we finish. We don't need much equipment for what we have, but if you've got an old rope, look, you could do this. You could make your own Superworm. Look how long it is. You could make him wiggle. You could make him move along the ground. And what also you could do, you could bend your knees, put Superworm in front of you, and you could jump over. And then you could turn around and you could jump over. But can you do this? Could you balance on one leg, bend your knees? Can you jump over him? Wow, well done. What about stepping backwards? And the last thing we're going to do, we won't hurt him because it's Superworm. Can you stand on your Superworm? Can you balance on it? Oh, don't fall off. Don't fall off. Superworm is super strong so he won't get hurt. Fantastic. Okay, well done everybody. I hope you enjoyed that one. We'll see you soon. Bye.